Imagine looking up at the night sky and realizing that the stars aren't just watching, they're waiting. The first sign isn't an explosion or a laser beam, it's a silence, a global, unnerving quiet as satellites go dark and communication networks fail. Then they arrive, not with fanfare, but with a chilling, methodical precision that suggests they've been here before, and they know exactly how to break us. Welcome to Visitors, the pulse-pounding, psychologically terrifying alien invasion thriller by Robert Lass. If you love realistic first contact scenarios, high-stakes military response, and stories that explore the sheer, unaltered dread of facing an enemy whose motives are as incomprehensible as their technology, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in sci-fi horror, blending the visceral terror of global collapse with the awe-inspiring nightmare of an intelligence that views humanity as nothing more than an obstacle. The narrative kicks off with the sudden, coordinated appearance of massive, silent structures in major cities around the world. There are no demands, no negotiations, just a slow, inexorable expansion that defies physics and logic. Our protagonist, a scientist or military strategist, finds themselves thrust into the center of a crisis where every traditional tactic fails. The atmosphere is thick with the weight of uncertainty, the hum of emergency broadcasts, and the creeping paranoia of knowing that the enemy is already inside our defenses. Lass excels at capturing the psychological toll of the unknown, making every shadow, every glitch in the data, and every unexplained disappearance feel like a direct threat to the survival of the species. At the core of the book's massive appeal is its spectacular silent invasion trope and the brilliant psychological horror dynamic. This isn't a story about shooting down flying saucers. It's about trying to understand an enemy that doesn't fight like we do. Watching the protagonist reverse engineer alien signals, struggle to find a weakness in an impenetrable defense, and use human ingenuity to outsmart a force that seems to anticipate every move is incredibly gripping. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the tension to life, making the static of a deck radio, the frantic typing of code, and the heavy, panicked breathing of a world on the brink feel incredibly real and deeply immersive. But beyond the spectacular scares and the sci-fi mechanics, the soul of Visitors lies in its characters and the heavy burden of leadership. The protagonist isn't a flawless superhero. They are a deeply human individual struggling with the moral weight of making impossible choices when time is running out. The emotional anchor of the story is their fierce, unbreakable loyalty to their team and the crushing, isolating weight of knowing secrets that could panic the entire planet. The audiobook format elevates these intimate moments, making the quiet, desperate conversations in secure bunkers feel just as impactful as the explosive, world-shattering revelations. As the plot accelerates towards its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. The visitors reveal their true purpose, forcing the protagonist into a spectacular, high-stakes confrontation that will decide the fate of humanity. The finale is a breathtaking display of intellectual brilliance, overwhelming cosmic scale, and raw, unbridled courage. The protagonist must use every hidden trick, every overloaded prototype, and every ounce of their combined experience to pull off a daring counterattack that defies all known laws of physics. The payoff is spectacular, delivering a massive, paradigm-shifting revelation that proves humanity's greatest weapon isn't its technology, it's its refusal to extinction. Visitors is a triumph of the alien invasion thriller genre. It is smart, terrifying, and unapologetically intense. Robert Lass has crafted a novel that perfectly captures the thrill of the ultimate cosmic mystery. Plug in your headphones, check your perimeter, and join the resistance. They are here, and they are not leaving.